Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here. Thought I'd do another comparison. Um, this may go over well, this may not go over well. I don't know. Going to be another dissimilar comparison. But this one is not a military to a military, but a military to a civilian. So we have a halal meal individual by Sopaco, Mullen, South Carolina. This is a lentils and masala sauce, which we will determine the age of when we get into it here. 637 grams, or 1 pound 6.5 ounces, 6.4 ounces. But any today, not just this today, but any today. Anyway, I managed to pick this up off eBay because I'd never seen one before. I have heard of XMRE. I've tried XMREs. I'm pretty sure it was a blue line that I had. But this is a halal XMRE, which I'd never seen before. This is lamb and lentil stew. So obviously lamb and lentils to a lentils and masala sauce. So both are halal, but this one is obviously not vegetarian. But yeah, and this is packed by Next XOS Worldwide LLC in Pembroke, Florida. Pembroke Park, Florida. If I remember, the XMRE was actually pretty tasty. The corn nuts, I think, were really impressive. Let's see if we can get which you can't see anyway. 623 grams, or 1 pound 5.9 ounces. So obviously not that similar in weight. Not bad, but I've never been inside one of these. XMREmeals.com obviously is the place to find them. It apparently does have a peelable seal. So the lot number is it's hard to read here. It says Bravo 21218 Alpha. So I don't know if that's the 218th day of 2021. Maybe. Don't know. Again, this one will, once we get into it, we'll figure out how old it is. But yeah, I just thought this was kind of interesting. Like I said, I'd never seen a halal menu that wasn't strictly like a military one. I'd seen some Russian civilian ones coming. I think I'll dump test this because it seems awful dumpy. No offense. Empty. One big ass FRH, which is made obviously by Next XOS. So heating pad is in there. Tear that. This is a gusseted pouch. So heating pad, place inside, pouch goes in. 3 to 5 liters. Cripes. 3 to 5 ounces of water to the fill line. Seal. And obviously it's going to vent like a mother out in this little thing. Important. Yes. Hot. And don't drink the water. Duh. But yeah, nice little addition there. I mean, this is a beverage base powder orange. 1.2 ounces or 34 grams. Janus Brothers. Interesting information there. We have our main, our lentil stew with lamb. 290th day of 2021, I guess. There is our nutritional information for that there. It's only 340 calories for the 8-ounce portion. Lamb, lentils, rice, tomato paste, 2% black pepper, garlic powder, onion, salt. Onion powder and salt. So it's going to be fairly plain. Apple pieces and spiced sauce by the Water Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Maybe? Not sure. Dried diced mangoes. Never seen that before. 160 calories for your serving for 1 ounce, 28 grams. Mangoes. Dry, roasted, unsalted soy nuts. Oh well. Guess you can't have corn nuts every day, right? 280 calories. 24 grams of protein in a 60-gram serving. So a third of that's protein. Not bad. 10 milligrams of sodium, even though they are unsalted. And again, next XOS. So fairly plain. I mean, there's no beverages in that other than the orange. So you're not looking at a tea or a coffee. You're looking at a kind of flimsy set of fork and spoon, napkin. So with obviously our lentils in masala sauce. Let's see what's in that one. Obviously going to be more substantial. We have our lentils and masala sauce. 227th day of 2022. So a little more recent than that one, but no complaints. Santa Fe adobe mix. Okay. I don't even know what the heck that is. I've never seen that before. Contains sesame. 323rd day of 2023. This is a very recent halal ration. 1.52 ounces, 43 grams. There is your nutritional information right there. Give me a sec with my blind eyes. Peanuts, honey sesame chips. Sesame seeds, honey coating, Cajun seasoning, pumpkin seeds, almonds. So it's kind of like a Joe's Nuts, which is a Walmart brand, like their Texas Hold'em mix. Kind of a snacky snack mix. Kind of cool. We got some cranberries, which is very similar to the ones we just recently had. 200 calories. They're not osmotic. They're not dried. They just are cranberries. 332nd day of 2023. We got some dry, roasted, and salted peanuts, which are vacuum packed. 1.23 ounces, or 35 grams. Distributed by Sapaco Incorporated from Mullins, South Carolina. An apple turnover. Bridgeford. I don't know if that's the 226th day of 2023. It's 3.1 ounces and 88 grams. And there are your nutritional details and your ingredients. It's kind of nice. Tropical punch flavored, no fruit juice, 130 calories. Another Janus Brothers. There's all your details there. This crap never mixes up. Like the fruit punch does not mix up. Got a different accessory pouch there. Nothing else in there. We have our FRH and our cardboard sleeve for our lentils and masala sauce. So contains, so we've got lentils, carrots, onions, less than 2% of bell peppers, seasonings, spices, salt, turmeric, garlic, cilantro, tomato paste. Nutritional information. And accessory. Spoon! Actually, you'll like that. We have some white tip matches, which you are not supposed to let children play with, as it says right there. And this is by the Atlas Matches in Jaffrey, New Hampshire. So it's not a DDV inside. We have that, which is extraneous. Napkin, 2 sugars, so 11 grams, so probably 2 grams packaging, so probably 2 5-gram sugars. We have some White House bum fluff. We have 1 salt, 1 pepper, dustless black pepper, and salt, but it does not say who makes those. And we have a Fresh Snap by Carryout Company. It's a moist towelette. That one and that one. Kind of cool. Yeah. So let's lay out this meal and get cracking. Be right back. Yeah, so about that. Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Street Joe, where you get dinner and a show. Ugh. Friggin' three-ring circus, I tell you. So, as you could tell by that disaster, that heater had a hole in it, so it began spewing wonderfully viscous, frothing, saline crap water out the side of it, where the hole was. I vaguely rescued that, I guess. An oxygen absorber in there with a do not eat. Little G. Schultz action going on there. So, yeah, not my best performance, I can tell you that right now. But it is what it is. That's a heck of a lot of roasted soy nuts with our dried mangoes. And another G. Schultz. Bit of a mess there as well. This stuff just going everywhere. Thankfully, of course, I am in my garage, not in the field, so that would have gone horribly wrong. So we have the dried mangoes, we have the soy nuts, we have our Santa Fe adobe mix, which is weird because adobes are a type of brick, so quite common in the American Southwest. But let's see what that even looks like. It smells good. Another G. Schultz in there. Yep, got everything out. So you've got corn nuts, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, sesame chips, these extruded sticks, almond in there. I'm not going to, just because these guys, because you know what sound they're going to make. We can't talk about, but see what sound they make. No, that was anticlimactic. Climatic. Yeah, there was no climate change that happened with that. And again, we tune in for the dinner and the show. So, try to do this without making a mess. So we have our halal lentil stew with lamb. That is from our XMRE, and it's going to go right here. And we have our halal lentils and masala sauce. And that's not going to tear well from that side, is it? No, of course not. Probably nor the other side, because why would it? Maybe. So this one I would say would be more of a masala, as in garam masala, as in curried. Possibly. because of course it is masala, not marsala. And marsala is a type of sweet wine that is used French or Italian cooking. Can't remember. Either of which wouldn't matter because these are halal menus, and Muslims are not permitted alcohol, so we have our second pouch. So yes, I put both mains in the XMRE, and then I put both the dessert and apple turnover into the other pouch. So I'm gonna break out the Canadian bowl, I guess. So that's your apples and spice sauce. It is warm in the pouch. It is cold outside, and yes, those are steaming. And then that falls over. I'm sure that made a great noise next to the microphone. And then we have our Ridgeford apple turnover. So, we got our G. Schultz on that one. Our no manja, or do not eat, which probably won't. All right. So let's get to the hot stuff before it becomes cold stuff. So that is our lentils. Rice. And well, there should be lamb in there somewhere. I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There she blows. Chunk of lamb. Right there. The lamb is not gamey. I really enjoy lamb. I mean, I know a lot of people don't. If you have it done right, it tastes good. If you have it done wrong, it's a wool sweater and you're chewing on it. So it's thick. As in the sauce is kind of thick. It's kind of gloopy, not in a bad way, but it's sweet. I'm not sure why that seems to be a theme with like the halal or the HDR or the SDR menus. There's a lot of sugar in them. Calories, maybe, I guess. There is our lentils in masala sauce. Yep. Straight up, that's curry. So it is a masala. Those have very similar textures. Obviously, this one does not have any meat in it, but Again, sweet, not as sweet. Both could probably do with salt and pepper, which I won't break into because, yeah. Let's try our orange drink. I think that finally dissolved. I shook the crap out of this thing. That is not tangy, as in it doesn't taste like tang. Vaguely chemical tasting. You notice the lid on here is that way because, again, this is that stuff. It did dissolve finally, but vaguely sour. Not as good as fruit punch. Or, sorry, Hawaiian punch. But it kind of has that vibe to it. We'll try our mango chunko. Sweet. Kind of conflicted because I'm just coming off those two, so yeah. Our dry roasted soy nuts. They're crunchy. I don't mind roasted soy nuts, but these are, again, not salted, so they're bland. They're just texture. Our peanuts. Now, if they had dry roasted those and salted them, probably be on par with those. Our adobe mix. That's tasty. Slight bit of heat. Again, kind of like a black pepper. No, it's gone already. So, yeah, not even remotely spicy as far as heat goes. Let's try our apple versus apple and see what happens. Last time I tried this, they were vaguely sour, not tart, but sour, which was off-putting, but get two of them on there. Let's see. Yep. Again, that's sour. Not tart, but sour. So it may have something to do with the preservatives that they use in there. Here's our filling in our apple turnover. That's better. Spice is about the same as far as your cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, maybe allspice, whatever. But yeah, that's tastier. Warming it, even though it's not as warm as it was when it came out, good idea. Even though you're not going to have both at the, look at that, it's still steaming. At the same time, let's try that. Don't do that. No, don't mix the two of those. That's not a good idea. Anyway, other than the cranberries and the salt and pepper, and what was the point of that? Because you have, what was that, 12 grams of sugar or whatever? Why? Like, where are you going to put this? In, like, I don't... It's extraneous, but I'm going to clean this up and back for the way up. Be right back. Okay, so what we did not was that, those, that, again, don't know. Should be, so that's 88 grams, or 3.1 ounces. So what we did was where'd the darn spoon go? Oh well, throw in 5 grams for the spoon, I guess. So that's 124, maybe 130 grams total for that one. Sorry, I must have left that upstairs. And then we're dealing with $7 grams, 6 grams. 7 grams, 1/2 of an ounce, and 186 grams, or 6.5 ounces. So that would be a U.S. military halal ration, which would be our blanking, just look at the sleeve, come on. Lentils and masala sauce, versus our XMRE lamb and lentil stew. Both pretty good. I mean, I would be happy with either, to be honest. Though you, of course, get more snacky snacks in the MRE than you do in the XMRE. But, yeah. Take what you can get. I'm Bourbon Street Joe, and I've got to clean this up before the next one. So I'm out.